Welcome back everyone, Master Tech Tutorials here. This is a tutorial on how to install Craft Bukkit to the multicraft control panel. Now, I've had this question a few times. It is relatively easy and simple, but I'm sure I've made a video in the past. I'm not sure. I probably have or not, but this one's going to be a lot clearer and should be a lot easier as I now know how to do it properly. So here we go, let's start. So, first of all, you want to make sure your control panel is running on your server. Now this server might be quite slow because it's actually going to be running the server as well, but let me just stop that for a sec. I'll do it from my computer instead. Okay, let's close that, there we go. And we can close that as well. Okay, sorry about that guys, there we go. Right, so the next thing you want to do, you want to go to your Bukkit website. I'll try not to say it a lot because I keep saying that, it's annoying. Let me just try and stop the servers, guys. Bear with me 2 seconds. It's just because when I accidentally got it on, so the servers automatically auto start. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Just double check everything's okay. Stop all that. Okay, there we go. It's all stopped. Okay. Right. So you want to go to dl.bukkit.org. I believe that's the link, which means download.bukkit.org. You're going to go to alternate versions at the moment because the latest version of Bukkit isn't recommended. So we're going to use the beta build. Just click download. Keep on if you're using Google Chrome. We'll let that download. Okay, so if that's download, it'll be done in about 5 seconds, it says. And we are. Oh, it normally freezes, doesn't it, for a few minutes, and it does that. Anyway, so just leave that. So next thing you want to do, you want to go to where your multicraft folder is. So I'm going to go to multicraft again. You're going to go to jar, which is the public jar folder, which every server can see. And you're going to make a new. I'm going to use this as a test one. So if that, why it's taking so long, we'll leave that. Okay, leave it for now. Okay, so if that doesn't, we'll use this jar. Like, let's pretend this jar here is the actual jar anyway, but let's just use this one for now. So let's go delete that quickly. Okay, so there'll be a file in here called craftbukkit.jar.conf. Now you want to copy that and paste it again to make another copy of it. And there'll obviously be another one called copy. Now you're going to name the file exactly what it is as the jar file. So it's going to be, as you can see, the jar file is there. So we're going to call it craftbukkit dash 1.7.9 dash R 0.1, and because it's a jar file, you're going to put .jar, and then it's going to be .jar.conf. So that's it. Hit enter. So now you're going to right click on that and edit with Notepad or your whatever one you want to use. Don't update that. So we're going to, for these, don't worry about these sources. Now you can actually set it up where you want the latest version to download from, so you can literally just update it and go onto the Bukkit and doing this whole process over and over again every time an update comes out. But I don't bother with that. I think it's just easier just doing what I'm doing now. So for the name, you can call it whatever you want. Now this is when you click on the jar list and you can see all the files. Now I have it as mod because I have the whole section of mods such as Feed the Beast and all the other jars. So Craft Bukkit is a mod, so I'm going to just call it Craft Bukkit. Mod : Craft Bukkit. I'm going to put the name of which one it is. I'm just going to put 1.7.9 space R 0.1. So that's the mod, Craft Bukkit, and that's where the name is in the config section. Now, if you have any issues of it loading, saying it's not working properly, etc., you want to make sure you have Java installed, of course, obviously, and you can actually change the encoding. Now, I had an issue where in-game it wasn't actually coming up saying server saved. Now, if you have multicraft, it comes up in pink normally saying server saved, or most servers do. Now it wasn't saving properly, so what the guy from Multicraft told me to do was in here where it says encode and decode and stuff like that, you can actually use something called UTF-8, which is a different type of data encode, the way Minecraft encodes stuff. But I just keep it on system because it's all fine now. But I'm not sure what I can't remember how that issue happened, but that's just in case anything happens. I'll talk about that as well in another video. So let's just save that now, and that's done. So I downloaded the jar, dragged it into here, into the jar file, I copied that and then pasted it, renamed the conf as the jar, and then set a name, and that's it. So that's it, you're done. So now I'm going to go back to your control panel, So I'm going to go to localhost colon, I believe it was 1990. Yes, it was. Okay. So you're going to click login. You're going to type in your details, login details. And you're going to go to, right, we'll choose a server. So let's just do on Lonely Island, for example. Now, you don't have to restart it. You can restart it if it's not showing, but I've never had it where it doesn't show, so you don't have to worry about it. So you're going to go here, click on the list, and as you can see, there is our jar. Mod craft bukkit 1.7.9 R01. So it's right there, it's working. So click that, and as you can see, it is automatically put in the jar file on what the jar file itself is actually called. So now once you've done that, make sure you hit save. If you comment in the video saying, oh, it's not working, I've changed it, that's probably because you haven't hit save. Make sure you hit save, otherwise it won't work. Now then, that's done. So that's saved. So now you can click start. And if we go to console and have a look here, as you can see, loaded config for mod craftbook at 1.7.9, loading libraries, etc, etc. And there you go, it's going to come up a load of errors normally because it's still in beta build and still working on the code on it. And there you go. So obviously that's only failed to bind port because I've got another server running on that port at the moment, but that would normally run it, and it's no errors there apart from that bind port. But anyway, so ignore that bind port. It would normally load, it's just because I've got another server running. So that's how you install a jar, a custom mod or jar or anything like that to your multicraft control panel. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.